Welcome to the Veterinary Marketing Podcast, where it's all about helping your veterinary practice attract, engage, and retain clients. Broadcasting a new podcast every Monday from sunny Southern California, here's your host, Brandon Bashirs.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to episode number 177 and a half. In this week's in-between episode, we're going to talk about a really quick tip that you can use to make your marketing even more effective. I think it's really solid. It's just a different way to think about how you track and manage your marketing. All right, so before we jump in, I want to mention something pretty important. I have a free webinar coming up on October 9th, and if this is in the future past October 9th, hello, future person. How's it going? We are going to be talking about Google Ads. We're going to be talking about tracking. We're going to be talking about how to create ads that are effective. It is going to be jam-packed full of awesome information. So if you're not registered for it, you need to go over to veterinarymarketingpodcast.com/webinar and sign up right away. If it's in the future, you can watch a replay of it there at veterinarymarketingpodcast.com/webinar. All right, let's jump into today's episode. Now, digital marketing can be really, really overwhelming. And that's because it's constantly changing. You have all these other platforms that are emerging. You have changes to the platforms that you're already getting used to. You know, all of a sudden, you're used to how Facebook's working, and then they change the ad platform interface. And now you have to learn it all over again, right? So it's overwhelming. So how do you make it easier? I think the way to do that is to focus on just 10 or less specific KPIs. Again, this is going to depend. If you're the person doing the marketing, you know, there's a big difference between the person that's managing the marketing and doing it every day, and then the person that is just in charge of their practice, and they want to make sure that their practice is on track. You don't need every single piece of data. Find the 10 most important KPIs, really whittle it down and say to yourself, if I could only track 10 pieces of data to know whether my business was working or if it was not working, what would those be? And so maybe that's going to be your monthly ad spend budget. Maybe it's going to be your monthly average cost per click. Maybe it's the number of calls, number of clicks, number of conversions. And those are 5 really high-level overview KPIs that are going to provide a lot of data for you. So figure out what it is that you're going to be tracking, what's important to your business, what helps to drive actual revenue into your practice, and make it simple so that you don't have to track a million pieces of data to know whether things are working well or if they're working poorly. So that's my suggestion for you. Figure out those important data points, track those, and if possible even make it so that they get reported to you. You don't have to go in and pull those reports and extrapolate that data. You just have it, and it gets in maybe a dashboard or an automated email report to you. So that's this week's in-between episode. Again, if you need any help, you have any questions, head on over to the Facebook group, the Veterinary Marketing Nerds, and be sure to sign up. And I'll see you on the webinar October 9th. Have a good day, everybody.